Today we're paying a revisit to this 52-inch American Industry ceiling fan, manufactured sometime around the early 1980s. Finished in antique brass, paired with a set of walnut wingtip blades. Blade pitch is around 12, maybe 13 degrees. Pretty unique blade iron design there. Fan is variable speed, electrically reversible. Coming on top here, we have a Casablanca style bell canopy. I'm not sure exactly what the mounting system was on this fan, likely a bolt-through system like pre-hang true Casablanca, but all the hardware was missing on the fan when I found it, so I just had a ball socket mount retrofitted on it for the time being. That's the only sticker on top of the motor here. This caution sticker, I think, to make sure that set screw's tight so the fan doesn't fall. Motor inside the fan is a GE motor. The main information tag is up here on top of the switch housing on these American Industries fans, and if it'll focus, I don't think it ever will because it's an awkward angle here. Yeah, it's a real awkward angle, but there we go. I can zoom in here. It says American Industries right there on the switch housing. Zoom out. Readjust here. There we go. So yeah, definitely pretty interesting fans. American Industries, they seem to, I'm not sure if that's the actual maker of the fan or they were made by somebody else. There seems like there's a few different brands of this same fan. Kyle Cutter is one, and there's a couple other oddballs as well. These are some of the more obscure fans of the early 80s. They came in 4-blade, 6-blade, hugger, where basically it's just this motor housing without the down rod, just bolted right to the ceiling. I do have a 6-blade hugger version, but I can't quite confirm if it's an American Industries or something else because there is no markings on it or anywhere and no tags or nothing. That tells me what it is, so I'm just up to guess. The light that you see on the fan is not original. The fan never had a light on it, to my knowledge. Bought this from a local building salvage store years ago. I'm pretty sure I sold it off to a buddy of mine and I later got it back. Last time I filmed the fan was around 6 years ago. So yeah, pretty unique. Turn the light on. Of course, the pull chain sequences between the light and the fan. No, there is no other wires that allows a separate light kit wiring. So, second pull is both fan and light, which is a bit weird. And then third pull is this fan only. Typically, it's the other way around where it's light, then light and fan. Here on low speed, we're doing around 55 RPM. Does have an audible hum to it from the variable speed control. Just a general thing the fan does. Yeah, even for a fan like this, it's a little bit fast for a low. So I don't think I've ever messed with the adjustable trim on the variable speed control itself. That'll allow it to go slower on its low speed, so this may be the factory setting, who knows. Go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Turn it up some more. I would imagine this is around medium. Turn it up some more. And we'll go ahead and take it all the way to high. Let me move that out of the way. I didn't think that was going to hit, but it did. That's the one thing about this setup here. These two 52-inch fans can collide, and I always got to watch out for that. So at some point I need to revamp my system so it does no longer have to, I no longer have to worry about that. But here on high speed, we're doing around 205 RPM. Backed with the 12, 13 degree blade pitch, it throws out a decent breeze. Fan's got a bit of wobble, likely due to the warp flywheel, but also could be a balancing problem, warp blades or whatever. Other than that, pretty smooth running fan. No bearing noise. It's always a plus. We'll turn the light back on. And that's all I got. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on this 52-inch American Industry ceiling fan from the early 1980s. We'll see you next time. Stay cool. Take care. Peace.